This just smells like love. They're pleated shoulder bag. And I'm gonna make a classic traditional roast. Freshen up the blinds. Freshen everything up. Hello you guys, and welcome back to another vlog. Now we have absolutely never started a vlog in this room. This is our principal bathroom, so it's the one that's attached to our bedroom, our ensuite, and we absolutely hate it. It is one of the rooms we just haven't been able to tackle yet, but I wanted to just show you before we get into kind of our evening activity, which will be making an incredible soup. I'm touching my hair so much because I just washed my hair and I have been using this one product. It is the L'Oreal Bond Repair. So that's the shampoo. This is the conditioner. It's new. It even says right there. And basically 10% Bond Repair Complex. So it's supposed to go into your hair to fix what it needs to fix. And then I put this on after the leave-in serum. And this is 20% with citric acid, and supposedly it's supposed to be for all types of hair. Now I have tried the Redken one, which I absolutely love, but this one comes at a bit of a lower price point than that one. And I packed this with me just because it came in a PR pack for Arizona and it was a little bit smaller. So I'm like, this is amazing. I'm gonna try this out in Arizona, and I have been absolutely hooked. It makes my hair feel so soft, so clean, but also not like dry or brittle in any way, and the shine is definitely there. I feel like for blondes sometimes it can be hard to get the shine. So I wanted to just start off the vlog saying that, but let's go have some wholesome fun downstairs because Scotty and I went to the Conan Farmers Market on Saturday, which was just yesterday, and oh my goodness, I was freaking out. It was so lovely. I'll put up a couple clips now and then I'll meet you downstairs with the soup mix that we purchased. Those were just iPhone clips. I wasn't planning on adding that into the vlog, but if you are a vlogger or you love watching vlogs, there are so many times in life where you're just like, hey, I'm just gonna go and do this thing and like not vlog, and then things will come up and all you're thinking after is, oh, I wish I had vlogged, that would have been so wonderful. So basically that farmer's market, if you live in and around the Waterdown area, it is every Saturday from 10 till 2 at Conan Nurseries. And I think I exhausted Scotty as an introvert because I just kept being like, oh my God, this is amazing. I love this so much. And he was just laughing at me so hard. We ended up grabbing little coffees and then walking around, and it's so nice because it's in the garden center. And there was live music. There was a harpist, I think you would have seen. And they have a cafe inside of Conan, which was so gorgeous. So already you have the energizing factor of a greenhouse, which is lovely. I haven't been in that Conan for years, and they did a huge reno. And I was saying to Scotty, oh my gosh, I would come and do work here at this cafe. You would literally just be sitting with a brewed coffee for you, an artisan brewed coffee from a local coffee roaster, and you would be amongst so many plants. That sounds incredible. But besides that, the market is actually incredible as well, because there were so many local farmers and vendors, and then of course, because I have the gift of gab, I ended up chatting with a woman that we bought a pie from. Actually, it was a meat pie that we had for dinner that night, and I was asking her, how long have you been here? How did this end up happening for you? And basically her daughter and her husband's daughter, they were both there. They were very sweet. I believe it was called Annie's Pies, I'm pretty sure. They were basically saying that their daughter is a chef and they were top caterers in Milton, and then now this is like their side hustle that's become their full-time thing. And then besides that, this is what I am going to be showing you now. So this is from Franny's Farmhouse. I've never seen this before. This is such a cool idea. So the only thing I would say that's tough about this is all the plastic that's used, obviously. But if you can get past that, we ended up buying 3 of these. So this is the chicken pot pie soup mix, and it has everything in it that you would need. And then she said what you should get is some celery, carrots, and an onion as well to add in. And then we're huge fans. Well, I'm definitely a huge fan. I bet Scotty will love it too. Tonight might be his first time trying it, but of Fortino's focaccia bread. So we are also gonna have that with it. So if the biscuits don't turn out, it is no worries there. I also picked up a rotisserie chicken and kind of pulled off the meat of that to add to this recipe. So I just think this is brilliant. We also got, I think it was like a potato leek one and the classic chicken noodle. So for a Sunday, this is definitely gonna be a lovely way to kind of cap out off the weekend of some worky bits, but then also some relaxing bits, really trying to find that balance. So let's make this soup. Something also that I've never showed you guys, I got a new Always pot. I think this is like the pot. This is their favorite one. This is one of the best-selling ones. And I also got it in the, oh, what is it called? Sea salt? This blue color. I'll put it on screen. But we've never gotten a chance to use it before. So I washed it all out and I'm very excited. It matches our Always pan, which is basically our frying pan. So I will pop that down below in the description in case you are interested in getting something like this. We love having them. They're aesthetic and they work really well. So I'm excited to see how the pot goes. You need a really big pot when it comes to soup because I'm pretty sure I have to put in 9 cups of water in this bad boy. Okay, very last thing, and then I'll stop gabbing your ear off. I just want to say, even in this vlog, I'm going to be showing you a Lululemon order. I just got these ones. They are brand new to Lululemon's collection, and they are the Wunder Train ribbed 28-inch. Now, I'm 5'7", so I love leggings that go all the way down, but they're high rise, which is great. They have the adjuster, and I just realized my AirPods are in my back pocket here. Let me get them. But they're in the graphite gray. And I really love them because they match my H&M sweater. But Amanda, focus. It's soup time.
When we wake, hear the birds and see the sun. Side by side our fears are done. Oh, the good times just begun. We know what we have, let's hold on tight. Found what we're looking for in life. Call us crazy, but things are finally right. With you and I, the future is bright. Oh, you and I, we got it. We don't need no can weather any storm. Before I sleep, hear the crickets, see the moon. Side by side and through and through.
So far so good. I definitely messed up one thing. There were 2 seasoning packets and one was supposed to go on the biscuits, and that's the first thing that I put on the vegetables, but never mind. I'm not too worried about it. I might not even make the biscuits because it's quite a hearty soup. And then we have the focaccia, so I might just do something fun with that and warm that up. But this is one of those moments I truly wish there was smell-o-vision because it smells so good in the house. You know that just when you walk inside of a home and you're like, ah, oh, this is a home. Like this just smells like love. That's what it smells like. If you know, you know. Maybe it's just onions on oil and then all of the other hearty good stuff.
We don't need no more.
I wanted to show you 2 other things that I picked up at the market, just to give you an idea of all of the booths that are there if you're in the area. So I picked up this. This is Mountain Oak Gold Gouda. And I am such a Gouda girl. Oh my goodness gracious.
Do you like cheese?
Well, why, yes, I do. My favorite's Gouda.
And the other day I learned from a different channel that there is cheese slicing etiquette. So I thought, please let me indulge you if you will allow it. So I obviously picked up a piece of cheese that looks like this. And if you had this cheese on a cheese board laid flat, maybe your knee-jerk reaction would be to cut off this bit, and that would be such a big no-no, because this bit is going to be the best part of all of the cheese, specifically kind of this U shape in the middle. It's gonna be the creamiest, it's just gonna be the best. So whenever you have a slice like this, always make sure that you are cutting this way. And it's the same with brie. If you can imagine a wedge, don't take the bottom, even though you're gonna have to do a thin slice as you go, and eventually there's gonna be a point where it will be hard to cut it. Just don't be that person that takes the best bit of cheese. So I'm gonna have some of that. And then another thing that we picked up besides some danishes and things like that, I've just got this on simmer. Okay, that is bubbling away. I need to bring that down a bit. Another thing that we got was this. It was from this company called Backed by Bees. And if you're looking for a local honey producer, Backed by Bees is definitely one that you can get. Because I was hearing in the spring, and I'm sure you've heard this before too, if you have really bad allergies, to have raw honey from the area you're from, you're gonna start getting some of those, I don't know if you would say the pollens, but basically it will help you with your allergies with whatever is local. But this is called their original honey soda. And I thought this was so interesting because it's made from all natural, real honey. And I was reading their little sign that it's gonna be really good with even probiotics and just different things like that. So it's made of carbonated water, Canadian honey, and citric acid, and that is it. So because I'm such a soda girly, I love a bubbly drink, I thought this would be a really good substitute for having sodas or anything like that. I love ginger ale, so I'm like, okay, maybe I could substitute it for something that is super natural. Now with our little focaccia, I realized that it's basically a big slab of pizza bread, but it just looks like a focaccia. So I think I'm going to put some extra garlic on there. I even have some pizza mozzarella, so I'm gonna put that on there and then just broil it really quickly and then thinly slice it into little soldiers so that we can dip as we go. Doesn't this sound like the most hearty Sunday meal? I'm so excited. I've also been catching up, sorry Lily, I've also been catching up on some like vlogs, and it's just been so fun, just kind of taking it easy on a little Sunday. Time to add the milk. And soon, time to call Scotty home for dinner. Cheers, mate.
That's really good.
Oh, it's hearty.
It's so good.
Officially the stamp of approval. So now I think it's time to watch Queer Eye settle in, and I'll see you guys tomorrow with the Lululemon haul. Bye. Good morning, you guys. Holy cow, that soup was so good, and I cannot believe how much it made. We were having soup the next day. This is 2 days later, and I think I might have it again for lunch. So incredible, and we froze some, so highly recommend. Now I know I promised to show you what is new in at Lululemon. Now I work with them over on Instagram and TikTok, but not here on YouTube, so this is not required. I just have so much Lululemon love, and I know a lot of you guys too, and I love seeing what's new. So what is new on my body right now? I just got home from the gym, so sorry if I look a little scruffy, but this is their Scuba oversized funnel neck, and this one is in a different shade than you've seen before. It's called Heathered Bone, and I've had the color bone and white before, but never the heathered one. And it's so nice. It feels like less pressure, because when I was buying all of the things for like my bachelorette, for example, the white Lululemon apparel, it was so beautiful, but still when I put it on to this day, I'm like, oh, I get nervous sometimes. Bone is a great shade if you're not totally up for white, but I always love a scuba. I always feel so chic and put together with a scuba. It's got that hidden pocket inside, the little key pocket as well, just like high neck, which is amazing. So that is the first one. I think I'm gonna have to move you slightly. This is their new, it's like an asymmetrical legging. And so these are Aligns. And then also, hopefully you can see me, don't mind me undressing here, but we're all friends, right? This is their Sweetheart sports bra, and this new color is called Nomad, and I think it is one of my new favorite colors from Lululemon because it's got that neutral tone to it, that neutral girly tone, but because I am so pale, I find that if I wear neutrals that are too neutral, they just blend in with my skin. So I love this Sweetheart sports bra because it definitely has a little femininity to it, but I love that it goes a little longer than other ones. However, if you are more a C to a D cup, because this is more for A and B cups, if you do have a larger chest, they do have a different kind of Sweetheart for you with definitely some more support where it is needed. With these pants, what's kind of funny is I actually had them sent to me in the wrong size. So they do look loose, because they are loose. I had them sent to me in the wrong size by accident. But yeah, I've just been loving this color. It's so incredibly beautiful. And because they're in a line, they're really nice and soft and buttery. Now, the next thing that I got, I was just doing all of my try-on clips. Now that I've shown you those pants, I'll move you back up here. And I'll put on the screen the try-on clips for these just to spare myself some time of putting them on again. But these are also in a new shade for Lululemon. I wonder, oh, you can see that a little bit better with the light. This is called Graphite Gray, and these are their ribbed leggings in the Wunder Trains. Now, they only had them in Aligns before, and Aligns are amazing for like Pilates, stretching, yoga, those lower impact things, but the Wunder Trains are meant for training in the gym. Two more things. They sent this separately in a different package. This is their pleated shoulder bag. So it has this one side pocket, and I was just showing on the video that I just filmed. It's so deep, it goes all the way across, that I have my sunglasses, my emotional support lip chat, my Laneige. I put my phone in there as well. It fits in there. My AirPods as well. I just took those out, and my wallet. So those kind of shove in there. There's two internal pockets, which helps you stay organized. And then the big part, so it's just a shoulder bag, but the big part, instead of taking a huge gym bag, which I normally do, I'm kind of sick of doing that. I just want to have less with me at all times. I shove my shoes in there. The Strong Feel sneakers from Lululemon, they just fit so perfectly in there, and then I'm good to go. The very last thing, I've shown you guys these before, I believe, here on YouTube. These are their Rest Feel slides. I had them in a cream, and don't worry, I haven't worn these yet. So even if I touch the bottom, don't get the ick, because they are brand new. But these are in strawberry milkshake, and this color screams strawberry milkshake. Now, the reason I love these so much is they are incredibly comfortable and cushy. And when I was in Arizona at Shavana, it was incredible to just slide these on, run to a class, run back, go to the spa. It was really, really nice to have these by the pool as well. But I then quickly realized, shoot, I have worn them out and about so much. They are definitely dirty. And I love having these as a pair of slippers inside the house. Because if you're not in the darker days of winter where you want a big cozy slipper and it's more the summer or something like that, or even the house is warm, these are really nice to slip on. Scotty and I have some really hard floors in our kitchen, and so we always wear shoes. And I just like sliding these on with a pair of socks. They're just so comfy cozy. I would also say they were rated one of their best gifts over Christmas, and they just continuously keep coming out with new colors. Side note, Scotty got me these 50 balloons for hitting 50K here on YouTube, which is so incredibly kind. He had them all set up right here, which is so incredibly kind. So if you aren't subscribed already, please join the fam, because we're a growing little community here on the internet. I love to call it my cozy little nook of the internet, and no matter how big this channel gets, I have some big hopes for having just an incredible community here, which we are already fostering, and I absolutely adore the gals that show up all the time. I can't tell you how much I appreciate it. No matter how much we grow here, I am always gonna call it the cozy little nook of the internet. So thank you for being here, as always. Everything that I just mentioned will be linked in the description box. Look at that water. Woo. Wearing her pink blazer and everything. Look at this literal angel. I'm at Bubbles this morning, getting my hair fixed, and Nikki is saving the day. This is Nikki, and this is her salon.
Welcome, Bubbles.
Look how beautiful it is. She just got these pink chairs. She has these beautiful mirrors. Where are they from again? Restoration Hardware. Oh my God.
Do it right.
They just took out this huge desk because Bubbles just keeps on expanding. And they'll probably have another chair there soon, yes. I would say. They use Covet and Main products, which are truly the creme de la creme, as well as Balmain. So I think today we're gonna
Freshen up the blonde.
Freshen everything up. I was thinking to cap off this vlog kind of the same way we started it, and that is in the kitchen. Again, I just cannot wait for the kitchen to be so much more aesthetic for you guys and for me, but I have decided I'm gonna make dinner tonight, and I'm gonna make a classic traditional roast with all of the fixings. The carrots, the cheesy cauliflower, the Yorkshire pudding, and all of those good bits. I don't know how much I'm gonna film here, but I really just wanna show you at the end just to kind of cap off the video because this has been bringing me so much joy. I also had so many great interactions with people in our local grocery store who were giving me tips on whether it be the roast, the gravy, the Yorkshire puddings, and I even have a little backup, so let me show you. I got all of the bits necessary, but the one man who was at the butcher side, he was like, these PC Yorkshire puddings are incredible. I am going to try to make my own Yorkshire puddings. And the woman at checkout who said she was a retired chef said that I should take my eggs and my milk and make sure that they are room temperature before making the Yorkshire pudding. So I'm gonna do that right now. That's what I'm gonna take out. So thank you for reminding me as I do this little debrief. And if they totally just don't work out, I've got some backups. And little Miss Rosie girl had a vet appointment this morning and she did very well, but she's been very sleepy. And I do have to say, holy crow, outside we have just gotten so much snow. And I'm truly not complaining because we haven't had much snow at all this winter. This is actually nice to experience some winter weather. It was very all at once. You know, I'm a classic Canadian vlogger because I'm telling you about the weather, but it was all at once, and now it's just warm with this nice snow. So it's quite the nice backdrop, eh, Missy Moo? Have you been having a nice day? We also get our bench installed on the weekend, and these chairs will be leaving us. Progress on this puzzle as well. So this is basically our little haul. I've never purchased duck fat before. That is going to be with the potatoes, which is a very UK thing to do, and green beans for Rosie. She absolutely loves them. We also couldn't find any fresh thyme this time of year, so I had to go for the dried variety, but I'm going to hop to it. This is the recipe I am going to be following tonight, so thank you to Nikki who runs Kitchen Sanctuary. First time on your blog and it looks amazing, and I'm excited to dive right in. I will make sure that I link this down below. Super pumped to make my first Yorkshire puddings.
Open air, side by side we sway there in all the colors. Summer love, lonesome dove.
Good morning, you guys. Okay, so I keep feeling like I'm ending this vlog, but I actually want to end it with this activity because it's the activity I spoke about at the beginning of the vlog, and I was thinking, okay, let's just cover the whole week and I will bring you guys along with me with a little bit of b-roll at the farmer's market. It is so incredibly wonderful. I'll show you a little bit more, plus getting a little drink at the cafe, but I think I'll probably do just b-roll. This is what I'm wearing today, a little Lulu legging, releve socks. I usually wear my Lululemon ones as well. I have my Skims long sleeve, and then this new colored Scuba from Lululemon. It's in a heathered version of bone, which is so lovely. Actually, wait, I already showed you that in this vlog, so tried, tested, and true wearing that today. I love it so much. The high collar just makes you feel so chic. And these hoops are from Suzanne. I love them. I love the thickness of them, but I'm not going to recommend them to you because they actually make my my ears go black a little bit. So don't get those ones. I will link another pair that I absolutely love from Edge of Ember that I think you're gonna like a lot more. Let's get going to the farmer's market. Scotty's mom, Wendy, is also gonna be joining us. And a few vendors, after posting that reel last week, were like, come visit our booth and say hi. So I'm very excited to refill on my Gouda because I have been crushing the Gouda this week. It has been so incredibly good. 2, I'm very excited to refill on my honey soda. I'm just excited to show Wendy because one of the best parts about finding a gem and finding a really fun community event is bringing in people from your own little bubble. So that's gonna be wonderful. I'm also, just so you guys know, because I may not be able to say this later, I'm gonna be wearing my Suzanne patch jacket. It's out of stock now, but I'll find a similar one. I get so many compliments on it and I love it so much, so I'll link it down below if I can find it. And then my Chloe Cross bag with a little tote bag that we ended up buying in London from the Dalesford pop-up in Marylebone. So let's go to the farmer's market, end this very wholesome vlog officially, and oh my gosh, I finished my puzzles today. It felt so good. It felt so incredibly good. I'm gonna link down below as well in the description box a couple of puzzles that I would recommend you get if you need something just to calm the mind and have on the kitchen table. I hear that Wendy just got here, so let's go. Scotty has graced us.
Oh,
you ready to go? I just came on to say that we have an extra character today that I didn't think was gonna come today. I didn't think he was free, but Johnny, the man, the myth, the legend, Scotty's dad, is also with us. So if you see a man holding Wendy's hand and you're like, who is that?
It's my dad.
It's actually his dad.
It's my pops.
Just where it was needed, gleaming black as night.
There's no doubt that John's already looking at the car setup situation. A little Studebaker. And this is where all the vendors are that sell home goods and antiques.
Will your face remain the same? Swallows will be here by the door. And when we're finally sober, they'll be gone. The trees will bloom and ice will melt. We'll always remember how it felt.
This is the soup mix place that Scotty and I enjoyed so much. Franny.
A significant life, just what it was needed. Clean in the blackest night, cloistered in injustice dead.
We're home! And I wanted to show you quickly what we got. I got the apple cider vinegar. What is this? Apple cider garlic vinaigrette. Oh my gosh. The man at the cheese stand upsold me. I got the Gouda as well. because it has been so incredible. The man at the stand upsold me. If there's a sample, likelihood is, actually, do you know what? This would be good if there, what is happening? I wonder what the stat is if people get samples, what the conversion rate is.
For sure it's higher.
What would you guess?
20%.
20%? I honestly think it would be higher because everything that I tried was purchased.
You're an easy mark.
Except for the butter tarts, but technically they were purchased because John purchased those, Scotty's dad. I also got a ton more honey soda, and I was talking to Amy, who was absolutely wonderful, and it is now my goal when I meet someone, especially at a community event like that, I want to get their name because I truly want that to be like a cheers moment where you walk in and you're like, Amy, how are you? How's your week? When I was talking to Amy, she was telling me that at Backed by Bees, they have honey soda, mead, all of those kind of bits on tap there, but they also run little courses that you can go to and learn about the hives and learn about pollinators and pollinator starter packs too. So this summer, this spring summer, we are definitely going to go do that. I'm gonna reach out to them and see if we can maybe make a reel all about their programs. I am going to enjoy some of the sunshine, do some editing, and get prepped for next week's video and start packing as well, because we are actually going to be off on a tropical vacation and I cannot wait to bring you with me. It's actually not a vacation, it is my dream job. So I can't wait to tell you guys more, but I hope you have had a wonderful start to February. Love you so much, and thank you so much for watching. We'll see you in the next one. Bye guys. If you made it this far, leave me the little bumblebee emoji. I would love it.